The universe is an amazing place. As God is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, the universe, in its multi-layers of reality and materials, such as spiritual material, such as physical material, and such as the materials that we would explain by the lower levels of writing and the actions we take on a regular basis, those are spiritual and material because they're motion of the mind or motion of the body. Now, everything that is possible exists in this one universe, in this one multi-spatial place. That is still one thing. It's multi-spatial, but it's one thing. Because it's got to have that duality that everyone talks about that they just don't understand to the degree that they could. And I'm not saying that some people don't understand it to a certain degree, but it is completely understandable. I speak in simple words because a lot of the spiritual teachers talk in parables. And if you are confusing people by talking in parables, all you're going to do is give them the chance to misinterpret it. Me, I can explain the Bible. I can explain the Bhagavad Gita. I can do all that. Whoopie-doo. Because I understand God above and beyond any book written about whatever God they want to say. This is the omnipotent part of it all. This is the omniscient part of it all. Omniscient doesn't mean you know every detail about what you ate last Tuesday and how many tablespoons of baking soda you used in your dish. It's not like that. The omniscient part is knowing what is, not the little tiny details that don't matter, the things that don't add up to how the universe works in its entirety don't matter. That's what the omniscient part is. There's a universal law that says, yes, you can break them up and you can do all this different stuff. You can refine stuff and you can process it into different things. And at that point, it's so unnatural. Universal law will work in multiple ways at the same time. Because it's not only its spiritual material and it's like earth material, it's matter material. It's literally combinations of those materials and spiritual materials through different actions and processes. So that at that point, there's so many layers to it that it doesn't mean anything. It's like we've got to purify and go back to something as simple as understanding not to kill each other, not to be manipulated or manipulate others, and also to stand against evil. Not let evil rise and just say, oh, they can't say anything because the guys in charge of the laws are the ones saying not to. Don't you understand that they're actually escorting evil, whether they know it or not? I'm sure they know it, but I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody. They are resonating with their soul. And when they talk about God, they have no clue what they're talking about. They have an idea of what God might be. I have met and merged with it. And it's still separate from me, but there is no separation. Just like I say, I offer my gift completely to everybody, but I also completely own it. Because it is one thing here. And it's me, it's you, and it's everything involved. So if you cherish the living, stop eating anything that's living with a pair of eyes and cause the least suffering you can. That's all you're supposed to do. You're supposed to learn that. Unless you praise a false god and want power or want superiority or want people to idol you. Those are sins. And if you don't understand that, and you just say, well, I can live my life the way I want to. No, because you're going to pay for it so horribly in a manner that I can't express right now because I don't want to scare people. But your soul gets tarnished by the shit you do to yourself. When you sell your soul, you literally are giving up your piece of that oneness to act like you're the one. That's important. Me, I give away freely and I own completely because it belongs to all of us. The one true soul that we all share, the one light of God, is the one thing we all share. And I didn't just meet God. It wasn't some human form. It was literally the man behind the sun and all things before there was light. I've met that. And it took form and spoke to me and taught me and told me how to do this, how to teach the world, how to heal the planet we're on. Because the world is all the things involved. The planet we know is Earth, and that's Mother. And father wants us to take care of mother, because father and mother have really been separated for too long. The masculine and the feminine have not been merged together for quite some time. And it's my job to repair that broken family, including you, including me, including all the people involved. I, as an individual, am completely healed, but I'm still a broken individual because I include you in that. And I can't be a complete, fully healed individual until I see the world around me realizing that we are one family, and we have to do the right thing for the greater good of all of us. And that is not killing each other off. That is teaching each other and lifting each other up to a higher place in consciousness. That is easily understandable, and if you don't get it, it's because your heart has some malfunction. And that's not me putting you down. It's me just trying to bring it to your attention so we can work on fixing it. And I will do everything I can to help you. If it includes money, that's not going to do anything, because that's one of the things that's holding you down the most. And the people making you do it are holding you down even more. So, until next time, peace.